Dan and Arlene Rigney. Mr. Rigney came over to our church. We lived in Vermont. He was a speaker at the church one day. My dad was a deacon, so we always had the speakers over for lunch after church. And he was looking for a lifeguard for the camp. And my brother happened to be a lifeguard. So he invited my brother to come over and lifeguard. So my brother did that summer. And then the next summer they were looking, again, my brother came back, and then they were looking for someone to watch the little kids. They didn't have a kids program at that time. So for the little ones, the 2, 3-year-olds. So he asked me if I would come do that. So I came over and watched, 3 or 4 little guys for the 3-week program. So, and then we just kept coming back every summer working. I am in charge of all the food, cleaning, kitchen, cleaning staff. I do a lot of different roles. Most of the staff that work for camp that are not in construction or the teaching work under me. I do all the inventory of the food, the meal preparation, menu making, keeping all the kids on track for the cleaning, all those little odd jobs like that. I think everybody has a little different, and for me, it's for families. I love to see the families come. I love to see the parents over in the adult classes, and then the kids so excited. Summer camp is such a big deal in a kid's life, and to have the kids look for it year after year and look for their friends and the excitement and the joy when they're here. I love to see the kids coming up and learning in the Word, and then being able to go back to their friends at school and talk about their summer camp and that they did this and they did that. And for me, that's the vision, to see families coming and growing their families in the Word of the Lord. For some of it is getting the Word out. Like, and a great example is my son. And again, I look at it through the kids' eyes, I think, just because I work, so I don't get to go to the adult classes, so I look through my kids' eyes because they're in classes. And he goes back and talks about the classes to his friends. They had a class in school about different religions. He helped the teacher when it came to the Jewish part. He was correcting the teacher, and he was right. And that's a lot of the learning he learned here at camp. He was able to go and talk about the tabernacle and all these different things, and with knowledge, he knew what he was talking about. So the teachers really started coming to him for that kind of stuff. And the kids are like, you go to a Bible camp, but they love it. And so it gives them the opportunity to talk about the different aspects like that. So I like to see it through the kids' eyes, how they excited they are and that they share it that way. So I think they're making disciples just through the kids learning and going back and talking to other kids. We've had 2 or 3 different staff members that have come to the Lord. They've come in unsaved and not known. They know we're a Bible camp. They know we do devotions. But they've never actually asked the Lord into their heart. And through our devotions, through the ministry, through being with the other Christian kids, there's been 2 or 3 different kids that have come to the Lord, and they've come back and back and back. We have one on grounds right now who this is his 2nd year back. He waits for this. I mean, that is his plan every summer to come back. So even staff are being drawn to the Lord just by working here. So it's exciting. Volunteering is a great way. We love to have volunteers come. If anybody, we go from, we have some of the older people that are here. Henry, one of our volunteers this year, is a retiree, just comes in, does with our breakfast every day. Financial support is always helpful. Prayer is a huge aspect of camp. Prayer is an important part. I think without prayer, we really can't do what we do, the ones that are able to be here. So I think if anything, I think prayer from anybody is very welcome to help those that are here on grounds. Because God asked me to, is really what it boils down to. There's times I don't really want to be here. It's a hard job. It's a lot of work. My kids love it here. They look forward to it every year. And because God called me to be here to serve. And this is where my gift is, right here, is serving in the administrative part. We have the beach that's open every afternoon. The kids love to go back down and swim in that and play and dig in the dirt. They have tetherball right there. That's always a fun game to get going. Then they have kayaks are new this year. We have kayaks and paddle boats. They rent out the kayak and the paddle boat for an hour, go all over the pond with it. So the paddle boat can take up to 5 people. So that gets exciting when a whole family gets to go out at the same time. So that's a lot of fun. They have a playground for the kids. So the kids all get to have a playground. And every couple of days we have soccer matches. That can be quite competitive, if you would, between all of our different nationalities that come. So we do soccer, and then there's volleyball. That can get going too. Quite a few afternoons you'll see the kids out there just with a pickup game of volleyball. So they always find ways to entertain themselves when it comes to things to do in the afternoon. Every Friday we do a Shabbat meal to start our Sabbath. It's a sit-down meal that we serve all of our campers at a sit-down time. 4:45 we start seating and we eat about 5:30.
Hi, I'm Pastor Chuck Reish. I'm the executive producer at Horizon Media Studios. It's a 501c3 media ministry, and what we're doing is helping other ministries tell their story. Homeless shelters and children's homes, Bible colleges, seminaries, mission sending agencies. With your help, we can continue to help tell their story, to inspire the world, to shine their light, and let God get the glory for the work that's being done in advancing the kingdom of Jesus Christ. Thanks again for praying for us.